You can see that there's just a little bit of tree red in there.
Okay.
Grab me a towel here. These you got to keep in your truck, not in the back, because
frozen.
They're just a frozen ice cube right now. It's funny. Funny but not funny. Let's grab it from here.
We'll learn from today.
Yes, we will. So let me show you first out. This is what they call the top of the drop. So just before your line ties into the city sewer, about a foot this side of the rear fence, it drops down, and that's a normal thing.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you that drop real quick, and I'll show you the actual sewer. So that's the actual sewer right there.
Okay.
Water's going this way, we're coming in this way. So that's how you connect into that. That all looks good. That's just a touch of tree root there, which is really nothing. But if you have tree root, you might want to have a camera inspection like every 3 or 4 years just to make sure. But you don't have any trees in the back, so I don't think you're really going to have an issue with that. So this here is just calcium buildup around the coupling connection, and that's normal. If there was a lot there, I could recommend that you have the line snaked out or hydrojetted out, which is a water jet system.
Okay.
But yeah, there's just a little bit of debris in here, and you'll have that. You know, it depends on how many people are living here, how much water is going outside of the pipe, going through the pipe, I should say. But it's relatively clean. I mean, we don't get to see them in this area like that.
Well, that's good.
And if you had trees in the back, it would be different. If this line was going out in the front, it would be different too.
Right.
So there's calcium buildup there.
Okay.
So right now, if that's the worst one, I'm going to just say that have a camera inspection in like 3 or 4 years. Make sure that that's not blocking, 2/3 of your flow.
Okay.
But right now, I'm just going to say, if the rest of the line's like that, I'm just going to say to monitor that. I have a camera inspection, but yeah, I mean, it's really clean.
Good. I was worried.
Yeah.
I'm like, that was the part I was like worried about.
Yeah, and you
never know.
You don't, and if the line was going out in the front, and if it connected in the street or the other side of the street, you could be looking at, $15,000 for a sewer line to put in. Yeah, and to not see any cracking at all is really good because, you usually see cracking in this older pipe. So, it's a very good sign. See if I can steal another one of these out here. So coming up here is where the cast iron ends.
Okay.
Right there. So this is your cast iron pipe.
Okay.
It scales. That pipe is just like, the pipe that used to be here. Is cast iron. You can see it up there, the black. So that's cast iron, and that pipe scales. So when the walls get thin, you can tell because I'll be pushing my camera through scale on the bottom. So you don't have that. This looks pretty good, but like I said, that's where it connects to the crack pipe.
Okay.
And I mean, that's just, for its age, that's just moderately scaled, so that's really good. That's really, really good. So, it's just a monitor thing. And
Perfect.
when you get my report, you'll see that in the bottom, to have an inspection every 3 or 4 years or whatever like that.
Okay.
But that's all you got.
All right. Well, let me just call my mom, see how far away she is.
Sure.
I think she should be close here.
Okay?